Rec, 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 rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbor, tell your family, tell your hater. Available on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Good Pods, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 116, available now. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? I just watched Haunted Mansion. I'm fairly confident that this isn't a remake, possibly a reboot, but it's just a retelling of a story cooked up based on the Disney ride that I've never rode. It stars Lakeith Stanfield, Rosario Dawson, Chase W. Dillon, Owen Wilson, Tiffany Haddish, Danny DeVito, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Jared Leto. It's directed by Justin Simien, who also directed Dear White People. It's a fairly simple premise. Single mom, child, move into a house. House is haunted. You got to get help from people who expertise in the supernatural and the undead. And Ghostbusters don't exist in this world, so there you go. This was cool. I enjoyed the cast. I dug the effects. Some laughs, some scares. I did legitimately jump. Like, I don't know if it was like how the music hit or like something, like it wasn't like a pop out, you know what I mean? It was like the music had to have hit or a door slammed in a way that just like caught me slipping. This is The Godfather compared to the Eddie Murphy movie. The Eddie Murphy movie is kind of awful. The themes going on with the Lakeith Stanfield character I was into, and then another character is feeling similar, and that's kind of bait for the primary antagonist. The Owen Wilson character had a solid arc. I would say, like, I'm a Tiffany Haddish fan, but it was kind of extra in this movie. I'm like, I've run out of patience with Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm over Jamie Lee Curtis. She had a nice run, 1978 to 2021, and now I just don't care. They could have brought Jennifer Tilly back to put her head in the globe. They could have done anything else for the medium, for the past characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, story was interesting. I feel like Disney just isn't going to get a great Haunted Mansion out of this ride. Like, I don't know why I was thinking about it a day or two ago, but it's like Disney in the 90s had like their top tier, their creme de la creme animators, writers, storyboarders work on Pocahontas. And like the JV team got The Lion King. The JV team made the way better movie. The Lion King is considered one of the best animated movies ever. Fun fact, one of those directors directed the Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion. And maybe that's it. Maybe the Varsity team with the Thanksgiving movie release slot, maybe the all-star producers, directors got the Haunted Mansion, and they was like, Pirates of the Caribbean is going to be the, let's see what happens. Let's put the backup team on Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean is arguably the best Johnny Depp movie ever. Arguably the best. It definitely is the best movie ever. Curse of the Black Pearl, arguably, definitely is the best movie ever based on a Disney ride. And then Haunted Mansion ended up being a bomb. So it's crazy how life works. There's really nothing else to say. Like, the effects looked cool, some decent scares, decent laughs. Cast worked really well together. I dug a couple story arcs, but overall, like, this was solid. With all that being said, in my opinion, I will say that Haunted Mansion was solid. Have you seen Haunted Mansion? What you think about it? Positive, negative, somewhere in between, let me know. I just put up a Secret Invasion review. I put up reviews for Justice League War World, Barbie, and Oppenheimer within the past week. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 review is up. Check all of that out. Next week, Wednesday, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. Next week, Friday, Saturday-ish, whatever. Meg 2, The Trench. Be on the lookout for all of that. Previous podcast, we talked about Mission Impossible, Oppenheimer, Barbie. Next episode, probably, most likely, talking about Ninja Turtles, the franchise, as well as the new movie, the hopes and possibilities of where it could all go. So, like, subscribe, comment, find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.